So one of the main features that we see throughout the Bible are covenants. Covenants are not exactly contracts the way we think of contracts today, though there is some similarity. A covenant is essentially a relationship, but it's a relationship that has been formalized and has been brought under sanctions, as it were. So there are blessings that come if the relationship is kept, and there are penalties that come if the relationship is broken. And a covenant is simply the terms of that relationship. This was a very common feature of the ancient Near East in the way nations govern their relationships with each other. And God, in His kindness and His condescension, so that we can understand what He's doing, kind of picked up that form and used it to describe our relationship with Him, since He is the great King, and He has brought us into a relationship with Himself. So the language of covenant, beginning, I think, in very seed form, even in Genesis 1 and 2, but then in its fullest expression later on with Noah and then with Abraham. We see the covenant established with Israel, and then a personal covenant established with David, and then finally the new covenant that is announced in the prophets and fulfilled in Christ. These covenants become a way of helping us understand how is it that we relate to God and He relates to us. The covenants are not all the same, though they're all related. And they're part of understanding how the Bible fits together is understanding how the various covenants that God's revealed either build on one another and fulfill one another, or in some ways are quite different from each other and are introducing something new.